If you have told me 10 years ago that I would be in the financial advisory industry, or if my clients are in management level, making over $200,000 a year, or if I would be managing an 8-figure worth of investments, I would have laughed at you straight up. Because why? Back then, my family struggled with money issues. My parents and I lost money due to poor advice from financial advisors. And so a lack of stewardship made life really tough. When my siblings and I were very little, my parents were quite well-to-do. We grew up staying in a condo, and at that time, being able to afford a private property was really a big deal. But due to my dad's poor money management, my family struggled. We had to downgrade to a 3-room flat in an area where my neighbors I played with were either smoking or they were gambling. I was sharing the same room with my parents until I was 16. I also witnessed fights between my parents over money issues. So during these growing up years, it felt like when we had money and material comforts, we had little family warmth. But when we finally had family, we didn't have enough money. Another phase of struggle in my life, well, that was when my dad and I were victims of having advisors who didn't steward our finances, but stole from us. My father supported his insurance agent's friends, but after he gave them money for the insurance policies, they either disappeared or left the industry. These policies lapsed as a result, causing my family a huge 5-figure loss. Another incident was during my uni years. A friend who joined the insurance line called. So as a show of support, I bought a few policies from him. But I realized later that he withheld some facts and oversold me on some benefits. But by the time I discovered it, it was too late. I had already lost thousands of dollars. From these life experiences, I became a financial consultant, largely because of time freedom and money. As I'm not naturally a salesy person, I struggled. People ask me, Andy, how would you know if you stay for long? Andy, you're not an extrovert. You can't survive in this line. I got many rejections at the start. But I kept working hard because I know deep down what I'm doing can really benefit people's lives. And the turning point came when I got referred out of the student market to the executives. Having been disappointed by salesy advisors before, these people saw me as a different advisor from the norm. And after 4 years, I was ranked top 6% in the entire financial advisory industry. My family restarted to enjoy a better quality of life. For instance, I could bring my mom for holidays every year. And I achieved all this without having to strive to work solely for money, unlike my previous advisors. As I was doing well, a piece of news one afternoon shocked me. I recall I was at work and my brother called me and told me that the doctor detected a few dark matters in my mom's pancreas. I immediately froze. My mom was diagnosed with late-stage pancreatic cancer. At the tail end of her illness, I had a conversation with my mom. I told her that why I wanted to make a lot of money since I started working was so that we could have a much better life. She thanked me for all that I've done, but told me one thing that had changed my life since. She said that all that she really desired was simply time. Time with her children for meals, time to have a conversation over dinner. Time. Just time. That's when I realized that while I was trying to be a good steward in the past, the real gospel only hit me when my mom got sick. She gave me a whole different meaning to stewardship. Apart from money, there is stewardship over time and stewardship over relationships. After my mom passed on, I reflected on how I planned for my clients' finances, and more importantly, I reflected on my priorities in life. I believe there's a lot more to life than just money. And because of this, I desire to value add beyond the realm of finance. I become more interested in people's lives, and our relationships deepen. My clients trust me more with my planning philosophy, and I found a stronger fulfillment in my work. This allows me to stay at the top of my industry. I also began to see more prominent clientele approaching me. This allows me to serve mass affluent, high net worth families and earn the right to manage an 8-figure investment portfolio. My new belief in stewardship also gives me clarity on the seasons in life. From marriage to fatherhood, I learned to make wiser choices between family and work. My wife and I have more trust and transparency over our money between us. Today, I'm on a mission to spread these lessons about stewardship. I believe it is possible to grow your wealth abundantly, yet not neglect time with your loved ones and the things that are important to you. I believe it is possible to achieve this harmony today, now, not when we retire, not 20, 10, or even 5 years later. It's now. This is what radical stewardship is all about, and it is what that has been guiding my family and clients in our financial journey ever since. I'm Andy Ang, your financial steward, your family CFO.